everyone. Okay, so this is going to be a quick fire core burner. So we're going to have a quick setup of the body, and then it's going to be some, when I say rapid fire, nothing in Pilates is done exactly rapidly. We're still going to have our main principles of control and precision, but the rapid part means that there's just going to be less reset, less rest stretches in between exercises. It's something just to get your core burning, get you going. It'll be about 20 minutes. So I hope you enjoy. So we're going to start sitting, and we're going to bring the focus to the breath as always. So bring the eyes closed. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Bring your focus internally. Have a minute of awareness where you just completely go inside the body. Check in with yourself. And just see exactly what you need. See if there's any area of the body that feels good or bad. And set your intention here. We're going to have a good core workout, but are you going to push yourself or are you going to pace yourself? What do you need? And then bring that piece of string to the crown of the head. As you allow that piece of string to pull you tall to the ceiling, we want to grow with a straight line down the back of the neck. We're not compressing and looking up. It's a straight line piece of string. Let that focus drift down the face to the shoulders. We're taking the shoulders up to the ears, roll them back and down. Set those shoulder blades back, that chest slightly more lifted. And down to the core. We're going to turn this bad boy on, okay? Hands in front of the belly button. Deep abdominal breaths. Inhale through the nose, relax and release that core. And on the exhale, we're squeezing that belly button to spine, those ribs to hips, as much as you physically can. Inhale to release. And exhale to really squeeze. Inhale, release. We're going to do 3 more. Exhale, really find that 100%, that maximum squeeze that you can do. Last one. We're going to exhale, we're going to squeeze, we're going to hold. Keep breathing though. Find another inhale with that 100% squeeze. And then release halfway. And a little bit more to find a 30% hold. Now we're going to do the same thing with our pelvic floor. Bring that focus further down between the hips. Inhale, release. Let that tummy go as well. And exhale, squeeze that pelvic floor. This is going to support everything that we do today. Inhale, release. Exhale, squeeze, find that 100%. And then inhale to release. 3 more. Squeeze those muscles between the hips, those muscles you use when you really need a wee, you've got to hold it because there's nowhere to go. Last one, find that exhale, find that squeeze. Keep breathing. And then releasing halfway. And that little bit further, 30%. Bring that 30% back to the tummy. And release. We're just going to roll those shoulders back. Allow the breath to just continue in its natural rhythm. And roll the shoulders forwards. Okay, we're doing this because we're going to put a little bit of weight towards our shoulders now. Take them back again. Okay, bringing yourself onto your tummy. Down onto the mat. We want to keep our 30% held. We don't want to allow it to relax down just because we're laying on our tummy now. So we're still squeezing that belly button to spine, finding that 30% feeling. On the exhale, We're going to imagine that piece of string that was at the crown of our head is now attached to our belly button, and we're going to squeeze that belly button up to the ceiling, peeling the tummy up to the hips. Maybe the thighs are coming off. We inhale at this top point, and then we exhale to come back down. Inhale to release. Exhale to squeeze your way back up. The end goal is a line from the shoulders to the knees. We don't want to include the bum in that. So if we start using the bum to help us lift, then we start finding this. It lifts up, we can see it. We want to keep that bum relaxed. A few more repetitions here. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale to squeeze your way up. Inhale up top. Exhale to squeeze your way back down. One more each way. Okay, we're now going to include a plank hold in this. So you'll already start to feel it in the shoulders. We're loading a little bit of weight onto those shoulders. Now, to get up to the plank, the breath goes as follows. Do it with me. Inhale to prepare. Exhale to squeeze your way up to the knees. Inhale, curl the toes, extend the knees off the floor, and now squeeze behind the bum. Exhale to hold. Inhale, drop the knees. Keep the bum lifted, but relax it. And exhale to lower back down. 3 more. Inhale, release. Exhale, lift. Inhale, toes, lift the knees, squeeze the bum. Exhale, hold. Inhale, drop the knees. And exhale to lower. 2 more with me. Last one. Good, well done. Going on to our bum now. We're going to lay ourselves flat onto our mat, finding our imprinting, so finding our rib to hip connection that lengthens the lower back along the floor. We're going to bring our left leg to tabletop, knee above hip, shin parallel to the ceiling. We're holding a tennis ball behind the knee, moving from the hip. We're not letting the shin flop around, the knee is constantly at this right angle. On the exhale, we're gently going to just tap the toes on the floor, moving the leg away from our center point. And then inhale to bring it back. Exhale away. Keep that rib-hip connection. Keep your 30% on. And 4. 3. 2. Last one, changing sides. Right leg tabletop, ribs to hips. Inhale, exhale, tap the toe. Inhale, guide it back, no further than the hip. We don't want that knee to slowly creep towards the body. It stops above the hip joint. And go for 3 more. And 2. Last one. And keeping the right leg where it is, finding that, re-engaging that rib-hip connection, bringing the second leg off to meet. Keep them hip width apart. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, left leg down. Inhale back. Changing sides, right leg away. And back. Keep alternating those legs. Exhale away. Inhale back. 4, and 3. Keep squeezing those ribs to hips. 2, and 1. Keeping the legs lifted where they are. We're taking that pause away now. So we're going to exhale for the left leg to go down, and inhale to switch. Exhale, switch. Inhale, change. Really keep those ribs locked in and down towards those hips. Finding that crisscross moment of the legs before the leg coming back reaches the hips. Keep going, nearly there. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Hug those knees in, gently rock it side to side. And we're going straight back up to tabletop. Bring both legs up, tennis ball between the knees, hands either side of the head. And now we're going to squeeze our head and shoulders off the floor as we extend our left leg away. Big inhale. Exhale, left leg runs parallel along the floor. We squeeze the head and shoulders up. Inhale, control it back down to find your tabletop, keeping your ribs pulled down. Exhale, right leg away. Inhale, squeeze it back. Exhale, lift. Inhale, back. Good, keep going. 2 more each way, 4 more to go. Last 2. You got this, keep going. And 1. Okay, we've got the legs in the body now. We're going to bring the arms above the shoulder joints. So it's like we're on all fours. If you flipped us around and flicked our hands this way, we would be on all fours. Now, we're not going to move the head, but we are going to move the legs and the arms together. So we're going to take the left leg away like we just did, and we're going to take our right arm back, like a very slow backstroke. So big inhale, prepare, ribs to hips. And on the exhale, left leg, right arm. Takes it away into a long straight line running parallel to the floor. Inhale, squeeze it back. Changing sides, right leg, left arm. Inhale back. Exhale. And inhale. Okay, we're going to do 1 more each way. 2. Last 1. And we're going to take away the pause. So this is where it gets a bit floppy sometimes. Everyone's flapping their arms and legs around. So we are going to exhale to take the left leg and right arm away, and they come back to this point. Imagine you have a big block on your chest that starts at the hips and ends at the shoulders. This is a space the arms and legs cannot enter. So on the exhale, we take left leg, right arm away. On the inhale, we switch. Right leg and left arm are away. Left leg and right arm are back to center. Inhale, switch. Exhale, switch. 4 more. 2 more each way. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Scoop it all in. Bring those knees into the chest. Gently rock it side to side. Well done. We're going to go into a full body stretch. And this is going to bring us into our final exercise, our teaser prep. So bring the arms by the sides. We're still going to squeeze those ribs to hips. We're still going to have that 30%. But now that we're extending our legs away, we've got this curvature of our lower back, and our butts are now in the way. So we're not going to necessarily get that feeling of pushing that lower back against the floor. It might still have a little gap, and that's fine as long as we have that connection. So we're going to really pull through our fingers, and that's going to squeeze us up, chin to chest. The upper body and the shoulders are going to come up. We're simultaneously going to be extending through the left leg. We're pointing those toes. We're going from the hips, lengthening behind the knee, pointing those toes, and we're reaching chin to chest, lifting, and we're finding a dish. Just with the left leg raised, the right leg is still relaxed. Inhale to bring it back down. Exhale onto the right. Inhale to lower. Exhale left. Inhale to lower. Changing those legs, keeping that 30% working, that pelvic floor switched on. Now we're just going to play here. The only way for this to get more challenging is to find a bigger squeeze and try and lift that bit more off the floor. So on the next left leg, we are going to squeeze the head up more, squeeze the shoulders off, and we're going to try and find a mirror image from leg to body. We're now not a dish, but we're like a bit of a fancy bowl. We're going through all the kitchenware. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale onto the right side, squeeze up. Mirror the leg with the chest and the shoulders and the head. Inhale, come down. We're going to do 2 more each way. End goal here is to reach a V. Keeping the shoulders down and the chest lifted. And inhale to lower, bringing that chin back to the chest. We got 3 more. And 2. Last one. And full body stretch. Well done. And we're going to gently roll onto our tummy. And we're going to go through a little cobra, sphinx, wherever you're at with your spinal flexibility. We're going to start by resting the elbows down beneath the shoulders. Keeping the chin lifted, just letting the back of the neck follow the curvature of the spine. Allow the core to have a bit of a stretch. And if you want to go that bit further, if you've got that flexibility in the back, we're going to press the fingertips into the mat and gently lift the elbows off the floor. But we're keeping the shoulders away from the ears. We're not allowing them to hunch up. Keep the shoulders down, even if that means that the elbows have to still stay bent. Bring the belly button towards the spine. Energetically lift out of the lower back. And then we're going to gently lower. Bring the hands beneath the shoulders. And we're going to push back to a child's pose. Bring the knees apart to allow the body to sink as much as it needs to. And then sitting up, sitting comfortably. We're going to have a quick rotation of the spine. We're going to inhale up to prayer with the hands. Exhale into a rotation. We're taking the left hand behind the knee and gently pushing our way around. Inhale back. Exhale to the other side. Inhale back. We're going to find a seated cat and cow. Lace the fingers. Push them away from you as you bring belly button to spine. Curve the back and drop the chin to the chest. Inhale round the other way. Lace the fingers behind you and extend them away from you to open up the chest. Or if that feels too tight on the shoulders, bring the fingertips to the floor and allow them to push the chest open. And release, and just roll those shoulders back a couple of times and bring your hands to prayer. And as always, I thank you for coming and for watching this and trusting me, but as always, thank yourselves for being here too. You are always doing yourselves a service by doing these videos, and I hope you have a wonderful day.